Hi guys. Have you ever wondered how dads manage to balance their career and family life? It's a common problem. A lot of us guys are in that situation where we're trying to juggle the work versus the family time. And some of the challenges that we face are put upon us, like workplace expectations. It might be that we're asked to work long hours, or we're expected to work long hours, 10-hour days. There might be limited flexibility, so you have to be at your desk or you have to be in your place of work at a certain time, and stay there until a certain time. That could be for an office worker getting into the office at 8 and not leaving until 6. There's also sort of the societal expectations and the gender roles that we play, the gender norms of traditional roles. Um, of the man going out and earning the money. I mean, this is changing a bit in Western countries, in the UK especially, but it still exists. And there's also the pressure of evolving roles. So modern fathers are expected to be more involved in childcare and household duties, and which is sort of in conflict with those other traditional roles. So there's a lot of pressure on guys to be able to do everything. It might be that your place of work has limited parental leave, or there is that stigma attached to you needing to get away for childcare. So what can we do? What can we do to make sure we're looking after ourselves mentally and physically, being able to create that quality time at work and with our children? So we're performing at work, but we're also when we're at home, we're really there spending quality time with our kids and with our partners. So what do we do? What can we do about that? So one thing you can look at doing is really creating boundaries, creating real strong boundaries in your life as a man, as a human being, about how you want to be. What example do you want to accept? What do you want your family to see? What do you want people at work to see? So, if there are expectations at work, maybe you could have that chat with your boss. Maybe you could speak to them about building in some flexibility. You know, that maybe you don't need to be in the office or that place of work um, Monday to Friday. That maybe on occasions that you can work from home. Build in self care. Build in that routine. It might be that you you get to the gym 3 or 4 times a week, but you prioritize that hour or so as me time. It may be that it's playing a sport or having some time with your friends that is nurturing for you. So it energizes you. So when you come back to your responsibilities as a father, as a partner, um, and as a work colleague, you feel like you've had some time to yourself. If you're struggling with this, seek support. Go and find someone that you think will be able to help you. You know, even if it's just them listening to your challenges, to you. You know, it doesn't have to be a professional. It could be having a conversation with a friend that is maybe on a deeper level. Um, maybe not just going down to the pub and talking about football. And if you don't have those type of friends, or you feel like you can't sort of open up in that way, then maybe seeking someone out, whether it's through men's groups or professional help, that may well be a way of helping you to see things differently. And well, as I mentioned earlier, we've got pressure of being the traditional guy, the father, the dad who goes to work and brings in the money, but also has got this responsibility now of taking a much more active role in being a father in the home life, and that adds pressure. And so maybe there needs to be some gentle pushing back, some within those boundary settings, that you share the responsibilities, and you treat maybe your home life in a much more structured way to make it easier to make it in some ways more efficient and less stressful. I've had these challenges. I've having 3 boys, having under the age of 13. It's running from taking them to cricket practice, to matches, to football, to being taxi, to taking them out to see their friends, they're going to the cinema, doing the household chores, trying to be the best father I can be, turning up to work and progressing in my professional life. It's a massive challenge, and it's not always easy, and it's very up and down. And one of the things that's really helped me and my partner is every week we sit down like a meeting, like a family meeting, and we go through what's coming up in the week, but also reflecting on what's happened the previous week. And that might be from a parental point of view, but it also might be for how do we manage our time? Are we looking after ourselves, and trying to be supportive? So, in summary, there's a lot more pressure on us guys, us dads, to perform in every area of our lives, and that can be quite draining because it creates pressure, and that almost like a pressure cooker. And when we're getting pulled at work and we're getting pulled at home, we feel like we're getting pulled apart, and that doesn't lead to a good place. So if we can slow ourselves down and look at, well, how can I maybe break this down and create it, put it into segments, into little steps of, all right, if I can get these boundaries in place, if I can look after myself, I can manage my stress levels much better. And I think everyone suffers from poor time, the amount of time that we've got. We seem to be busier than ever. So the time that you do spend with your family, be present with them. Be able to experience the joy of them growing up, the little things that happen that keep you going when you're having a tough time, whether that could be at home, it could be in the workplace. And try and seek out support, either outside of work or inside of work, because you're not alone in going through these challenges. Most men are, whether they've got kids or not, and it's good to seek out that support. I hope you found this useful. If you have, it would really help me if you could subscribe and hit the notification button. I really want to build this channel. I really want to start the conversation of how us busy dads who want to thrive professionally, who want to be the best dad that we can be, how we can support each other in doing that. So if you want to comment, if you've got something to say, please put it in the comment section and let's start this conversation. Thank you. I love you. Have a good day.